In this video, we will be checking out the stop loss secrets smart traders have not been telling you. In short, some of them will even tell you not to use stop loss, that stop loss will limit your ability within the trading market. All these claims are not true, okay? In short, I will tell you today in this video that stop loss is very important whenever you are setting up your trades, and it will even help you to make more profit if you know your way around it. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can put stop loss into use so that you will take full advantage of your trading activities. But before we go fully into it, in case you're joining me for the first time, I welcome you all to Qora Digital Cash. And if you love the content you are getting from here, kindly subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share this video with friends and family. Okay, and if you have any question, you can drop your question for me in the comment section, or you reach out to me via WhatsApp. I will be there to reply. So quickly, let's go straight into what we have right here. Like I have told you that stop loss is very important whenever you are setting up your trade. You can see the last trade we actually picked recently. You can see our setup, entry point, stop loss, and some highlighted TPs. Okay, this is very important. Okay, so I'm going to tell you this um fact right now that with your stop loss you can even make more with your trading activities. Okay, now I'm going to go to a new page. Okay, let's see what we can do with this new page. Okay, let me see. Okay guys, let's let's check this out. Okay, so I want you to see what we can do with this stop loss. Okay, each time I'm trying to trade, just like you guys have known, I love trading the trend. Okay, because I use the trend trading strategy and it makes it very easy for me to use. So this has been an uptrend right from here till this very moment. So when it got to the resistance zone, the first thing I usually do is to mark up the zones. Okay, and that is the resistance zone or the support zone. So in this situation, because it had been an uptrend before, I'm going to mark up the resistance zone. So this is the resistance zone. So I'm going to change the color of this. So I love this. I love using this magenta color for my stop loss. So I'm going to use it to mark up my resistance zone. I'm not sure if the zone will be used for my stop loss at the moment. So the reason why I'm marking out this is for me to know if it will break out above the zone or probably switch into a downtrend. But just the way we are seeing it right here, it was unable to break out above the zone. So it switched into a downtrend at this point and gave out the sell signal. So this is what you do for the sell signal. So you try to set up your trade. Okay, so let's say we decide to come in at this point, okay, and of course if we are coming in at this point, we're on 15-minute time frame, then we can still use our zone as our stop loss. So we're going to be using this for our stop loss because it's not too far from the entry point. Okay, so and at this moment your stop loss is meant to protect your capital at this moment because you are just creating your order. And look at it guys, it's actually got it activated. It got it activated at this point, so till it got to this point, but went back up and almost got to the stop loss. Okay, in some situation it will get to the stop loss, activate the stop loss, and even break out from the resistance zone and buy more. Okay, it happens like that. That is the function of the stop loss. Instead of you losing more, then it will reduce the amount you are going to lose. Okay, let's say you are trading with $100 account. So instead of you losing about 50 to 100% of your capital, you might just be losing about 5% percent of the capital with this stop loss. So that is the first function of the stop loss. It helps you to protect your capital. Now, let's see something, guys. So, personally, let's say I am targeting this region as the final TP. Okay, so I can have some minor TPs around there, some fast TPs around there, just for me to juice up my balance. This is where I am still targeting, you understand? So, um, but I can still have all that TP set up for myself around here before getting to this region. Okay, so let's say this is what I usually do. Okay, let's say I am having one, two, three, four, five TPs right here. This is what I usually do. This is where I'm placing my order. This is where my stop loss will be. So I will place five orders around here. I might be using the smallest lot size for each of the orders, five orders. For each of these orders that I am trading at this point, I will make sure I also set stop loss for them at the resistance zone. Okay, because the resistance zone is not too far for from the entry point. So each of them will also be having stop loss around here. Okay, so and of course, each of these order we target each of these TPs because that is the purpose of trading five orders together at this point. So order one will close at this point. Order two will close at this point. Order three will close at this point. Order four will close at this point, and order five will close at this point. So the main purpose of this video is to tell you the secrets behind the use of stop loss. Okay, so we've gotten the first secret, which is using it to protect our capital. But it will get to a stage that you will no longer need it to protect the capital again. You will now need it to protect your profit. This is very, very important. So you can see this actually activated the first order. I mean, the first TP at this point, which means the first order will close before this pullback. Then it went back again and came down and activated the second TP. So, which means first and second TP, I mean, first and second order will close at this point. Okay. And okay, let me bring up another line. I'm going to change this to this is going to be the price action line. Okay, it is going to be the price action line, so we can see it. So the price action line is actually okay. Now let me use this. This is the current price action line. You can see it right there. So let's say after getting to this third order, okay, it got it activated. Okay, I mean, to the third TP, it's activated it and closing profits. Okay, so remember, we still have two other orders to achieve these two TPs. So, what do you need to do? This actually got to this region, went back, and came back down, and it is at this spot at the moment. This is where the action line is at the moment. Do you think this stop loss is still reasonable sitting down? Do you think it is still reasonable to still have your stop loss at this point? No, because this order, I mean, the order you created there that is supposed to achieve this TP and also this TP are already in profits. They are in big profits already. So I don't think you expect the market to go back from here and get to or trigger this stop loss at this point. It will be foolish of every one of us if we allowed it to go back and trigger this stop loss at this point. Okay, because we already have a lot of profits around here. So that means that the stop loss that we have around here is no longer useful again, because we shouldn't be protecting the capital again. We are already making a lot of profits. The profit between the entry point and where the current action price is big enough for us to close this trade at this point. Just that it has not gotten to the TP, and we feel that it should get to the TP. Okay, or we are hoping that it will get to the TP. So what can you do? to make sure you are making more profit with this. Even if the market decide to go the other way, you will still close the date, I mean the trade with profit. Okay. Remember, there are some trades that have been closed in profits already. So these are just two extra profits which you are trying to achieve. So you are not going to lose anything if you are not even going to close this trade at this point. But at least the trades should not close in negative. So what you should do is to reposition your stop loss. It is no longer useful for you at this point. Okay, we are not going to take the stop loss away, but we are going to reposition it. Okay, so you just drag it down for each of the order. Drag it down to secure some parts of the profit, at least 50% of each of the profits on, I mean, of the at least 50% of the profit of each of the orders that are remaining. Okay, so you, as you can see, we still have two orders remaining. So drag the stop loss for each of them to somewhere here. Okay, so that in case this support zone push the market backward or trigger a change in direction of the market, it will get to your stop loss, and the profit between your stop loss and your entry point will go back to your balance. You are not going to close these orders in negative. It will close for you in profit at this particular point. That is the beautiful part of it. So this means that if it does not get to your TP, then your stop loss will close your order for you in profit. So that is the beautiful part of it. And don't make this mistake. If the action price is moving towards the stop loss, don't readjust the stop loss backward. Allow it to get to your stop loss if it's going to get there. At least the profit between year and year is still good enough for you. Okay, so if it is not going to get there, then you will end up closing your trade with your TP or using your TP. Okay, so that is it. So, and of course, guys, there is another thing you need to know. If this should move downward towards this region, you don't need to keep your stop loss here. Adjust it towards the price line. Okay, but give it enough space to play around. So this time around, you're already claiming 60% of the profits. So you are claiming more profit right now than you were doing before. Okay, so if it should get to your stop loss, you will be having more profits at this point for each of the order. Okay, and of course, if it goes down again, okay, you know, the what was it called, the fourth TP will be activated, and the fourth order is going to close at this point. So you will only have the last order to achieve right now, the last TP to get to right now. So it means that the last stop loss is what you're going to adjust. Still adjust it and claim more profit for yourself till you are able to get to the last TP. And if you did not get to the last TP, then your stop loss will take you away from the market with the rest of the profits going straight to your balance. It is as simple as that. If you understand this strategy and this method of using your stop loss to secure your capital and your profits, okay, then you are most likely to be making profitable trades on daily basis. And it is as simple as that. I will be stopping right here. I just want you to understand the strategy very well, and of course practice it on your own so that you can be making more profitable trades like this on daily basis. Okay, if you have any question, you can drop your question for me in the comment section, or you reach out to me via WhatsApp. I will be there to reply you. Okay, if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly do so right away so that you can be notified each time I upload a training video like this. Thank you.